You ever look at your dog and just wonder what is going on in that furry little head of theirs? Well, it turns out every single dog, I'm talking from the teeniest Chihuahua to the most massive Great Dane, they've all got this kind of secret job description. It's written right into their DNA. And today, we are going to decode it. I mean, have you ever caught your dog doing something, well, something just plain weird? You know, you laugh and you're like, why? Why do you do that? Maybe your terrier is on a one dog mission to completely re-landscape your backyard, or your retriever has this deep spiritual need to bring you every single one of your shoes. So here's the thing. Those aren't just random quirks. Nope. They are powerful, hardwired instincts. They're like these little echoes from the past, from a time when their great-great-great-great-great-granddogs were bred for a very specific job. These behaviors, they're the clues, the breadcrumbs that lead us right back to their original purpose. And the master key, the thing that unlocks all these mysteries, it's something called the braid group. Big organizations like the American Kennel Club, they use these groups to categorize dogs based on what they were originally bred to do. So knowing your dog's group isn't just, fun trivia. It's like getting to read their professional resume. All right, so let's kick things off with the great outdoors crew. We're talking about the breeds that were right there with humans, out in the fields, hunting and tracking. And let me tell you, their instincts for the chase, the track, and the find are still razor sharp today. So within this crew, you've basically got three different specialists. You've got your sporting dogs. They're the ones who retrieve game. Then you have the hounds, who are all about tracking prey. And finally, the terriers. Their job was to pursue vermin. Each one had a super important and very different role to play. Okay, first up, the sporting group. This is where you find your labs, your golden retrievers, your pointers, you know the type. These dogs are just pure bottled enthusiasm. They were bred to work right alongside hunters, and their whole job was to find game and bring it back. So next time your retriever is absolutely obsessed with a game of fetch, remember, they're not just playing, they are living their best life, fulfilling their deepest instinct. Next up, let's talk about the marathon runners of the dog world, the hound group. Seriously, these guys were built for the long haul, with just incredible stamina. Their entire purpose was to track and pursue prey, sometimes for miles and miles, without ever quitting. And what's really cool is they do this in two totally different ways. On one hand, you've got your scent hounds, like beagles and basset hounds. That nose is their superpower. Fun fact, a basset hound's long, droopy ears actually help scoop scents up from the ground towards their nose. Then, on the other hand, you've got the sight hounds, like greyhounds. They spot their prey from way off and then boom, just an explosive burst of speed. So, you see, two completely different toolkits for the same job. And to round out our crew of hunters, we have the terrier group. Oh man, these are the feisty, scrappy pest controllers of the dog world. They were bred to hunt and, well, deal with vermin on farms. They're absolutely fearless and relentless. It doesn't matter if it's a fox in a den or a squeaky toy that's rolled under your sofa, the mission is the same. Spirited and determined. I mean, come on, is there a better way to describe a terrier? It's just an unbelievable amount of grit and confidence, all packed into what's usually a pretty small package. Okay, so not every dog was out there hunting. Let's move on to our next section, the purpose-driven pups. You can think of these guys as the original blue-collar workers of the dog world. They were bred for super important, specialized jobs, like guarding, pulling sleds, and even managing livestock. So, the working group. This group is just full of powerful, super smart dogs that absolutely need a challenge. We're talking Dobermans on guard duty, Siberian Huskies pulling sleds. These breeds were made for tough work. And here's the key takeaway for anyone with one of these dogs. A bored working dog can be a destructive working dog. They need a job. And now, the brilliant little managers of the animal kingdom, the herding group. Hey, remember that corgi from the beginning herding the kids? This is them. That instinct to kind of nip at heels and circle everything, that comes directly from their ancestors' job of moving cattle. These dogs, like border collies and German shepherds, are wicked smart and incredibly trainable. All right, our final section is a really fascinating mix. We're going to cover everything from dogs whose only job is to be your best friend, all the way to a group of unique specialists that are so varied you can't really put them in a simple box. First, the toy group. Now, these little guys have one very, very important job: to be a companion. That's it. Breeds like Chihuahuas and Shih Tzus were literally bred to be affectionate friends. Their work is to give and get love, and honestly, they're happiest when they're doing just that. It makes them perfect for life as a pampered pet, and they're often great for apartment living. Okay, this next one is a fun one. The non-sporting group. It's basically the miscellaneous drawer of the dog world. You know, that drawer in your kitchen where you put everything that doesn't have a home? That's this group. It's just a super diverse collection of breeds that don't fit neatly anywhere else. And the examples really show you how wild this group is. You've got Bulldogs, which were originally bred for bull baiting. You have Dalmatians, who used to run alongside fire carriages, like living sirens. And, get this, the super elegant standard poodle, they actually started out as hardworking water retrievers in Germany. It's just a total grab bag of amazing histories. So, okay, we've gone through all this history. What does it actually mean for you and for the dog that's probably snoozing on your couch right now? Let's bring it all together and connect these old school jobs to our lives today. Because really, this is the whole point. When you understand what your dog was originally bred to do, you finally get why they do the things they do. And that knowledge, that's the key. It's the key to better training, more patience, and just a way happier relationship for both of you. And you can actually put this into practice with a super simple 3-step approach. First, identify the group. Second, recognize the instinct. Is it retrieving, chasing, herding? And third, and this is the most important part, provide an outlet. Give them a healthy way to scratch that instinctual itch. You know, a border collie might go nuts for a herding ball. A terrier will love a puzzle toy they can tear apart. So, I'll leave you with this question. Your dog might be retired from their original line of work, but those instincts, they're still there, just waiting for an assignment. Now that you know their history, what kind of job, even if it's just a fun game, can you give your dog today to make their life and yours just that much better?
Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell icon. That way you'll never miss an update. Thanks for watching.